Welcome to Musty Millennials. Today, we're sliding into the sticky vinyl booth of nostalgia because we're talking 90s restaurants. Let's relive those birthday parties at Chuck E. Cheese where the animatronic mouse stared deep into your soul, the endless breadsticks at Olive Garden, and Friday night trips to Pizza Hut when it still had red cups and a salad bar. We went from begging for a Happy Meal toy that was always, quote, sold out, to stacking Taco Bell's 59-cent tacos like currency, to hitting up Applebee's because apparently it was a special occasion. Speaking of stacking tacos and special occasions, let's kick it over to our hosts. Here they are, Gina and Kyle.
What does stacking tacos even mean?
Like currency. Like, because they were 59 cents. You would just sit there. You never went to a Taco Bell with your friends and just rip through like 10 tacos a piece?
No, all I would order was the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Those were pretty good too.
We used to go to field hockey
I
practice.
could taste the crunch.
Hey, that's cool. You can say that now.
The Crunch Wrap Supreme.
Honestly, I want one.
I can taste it right now.
Oh, so good.
Oh, what made us feel old? Let's get after it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, so it's my day, which
So
means
I
you go first. Yeah. And I've got a couple in the tank, so I'm just going to feed off your energy. So take it wherever you may.
We all went to the CSC golf tournament.
Yes.
For our friend Chloe.
Great
Very
time.
fun.
For great time,
Great
great cause.
Yep.
Chloe was super happy. Lots of people. Wonderful.
Okay.
But during the day, I volunteered.
Right.
Pre me getting sunburn, actually.
And
Who could
ruining.
forget?
So,
And-
missing 2 months of the pod.
Anyway, we were sitting at one of the tents that I was supposed to man, the non-alcoholic beer tent, which was fitting in my
That feels very appropriate
pregnant
for
state.
Yep.
And a girl came who was in high school going to college, and she, you know, like her job hadn't started yet. So she was just sitting with me and Kohler, and we were like asking her questions, and she was great. She was like, yeah, I'm going to play sports in college, but, you know, like, it's really hard because if anyone, like, posts that you're out, you know, on, like, social media, like, you can't do anything.
God.
And I was like, because I was telling her, I was like, oh, I played field hockey, D3, but, like, we had a 48-hour rule. Like, it wasn't a dry season, but I abided.
As you please.
Right,
no?
but I could have gotten away with it. I mean, I guess what we did get us in trouble was Facebook albums. I feel like in high school that was a thing.
that was a thing. You're
Facebook
right.
albums would fuck you really bad.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But
But you never posted them in real time. Now
Right.
stories, like, you can bust someone in real time, whereas the albums you could kind of deny when it happened.
So she was like, the social media aspect of playing a sport in college is like such a problem. And not like she seems like the kind of girl who is like nefariously trying to party when she's not supposed to play sports.
You said she seems like that?
She doesn't seem like that.
Oh.
She seems like she's a straight
Like,
edge.
where'd you get these volunteers?
No, she's very straight edge. I mean, she didn't even like know them personally. She was like a girl about town who volunteered, which I thought was very sweet.
That is very sweet.
But it was just very funny because I was like, oh, that's like so scary. Because imagine just like being out and like getting caught in someone's story, or like being drunk and not thinking about it and getting in a post and like coaches are monitoring it.
No.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and you want to know what?
There's too many eyeballs on you.
Well, so you're seeing it from that point of view. In a couple months, you'll see it from the point of view, like, thank God my daughter will be kept on a fucking leash.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm here for it.
You know I'm having a boy, right?
Oh, right. But he'll be kept on a leash. I only think of Charlotte because
When she said that, I was like so confused.
Sorry, I was thinking of Charlotte. That was my point.
I
It's
thought
like,
you were doing it because she was a
The
girl.
royal
chick I was
we.
talking.
The
the
royal
royal
we.
way. No, because, like, you're thinking about it as the person.
Yes.
Wait till you think about it as a mother. You'll love it. The more...
I guess so.
Because if we're going to have to deal with all the fucking drama that social media brings in terms of insecurity and
hate
bad mental state, then we might as well get the fucking security that it brings on the
Right.
other
But
end to
don't you
monitor
think it
them.
breeds more sneakiness?
No.
I
You
think.
can't, how are you going to sneak that? You can't.
Well, what if
Social
you
media
were
is everywhere. You
like
can't
a
hide.
social media blackout? Like that would be a good party theme
But that's why Gen
for all the athletes.
Honestly, I love that.
Didn't
Should we
you
throw
guys-
a party?
Yeah.
Didn't you see that Gen Z, like, drinking is down among the
yeah, they don't
generation?
drink.
It's the lowest.
Yeah, they're big fat losers.
But it's
Yeah, but they're
probably
like
because
still
of this
getting
stuff.
fucked up.
They don't want to
They're
get in
just not
trouble and stuff.
drinking.
yeah, and everything for their generation has become way more dangerous than for us. Like everything has fentanyl in it. Like everyone
what
is,
I'm
just, you know what I
saying.
mean?
No,
like
they're like-
everything's just scarier.
They're doing different things, though. They're like getting high and doing hippie drugs.
Right.
They're like eating microdose mushrooms.
Didn't you see that millennials are, I don't know if this is science because it's fucking social media, but like millennials are like the drunkest generation.
We are the drunkest generation.
100%.
But they're doing like fucking ketamine for therapy. Like they're fucking crackheads. Right, or like
microdosing mushrooms is super in now.
That's what I'm saying. They're crackheads posing as health nuts who are too good to drink, but they're on like psychedelics. So like.
Are you jealous?
I'm not. I'm more just like,
don't
you're
be
pompous.
phony. Yeah.
Like, although I did see an article, and Brandon also, which he wanton does, sends me passive-aggressive, like, articles about shit he knows that I do, like Botox or Ozempic or...
Have you done Botox recently?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, not recently, but it's still pretty good.
No, you look great.
Were you asking because you see some cracks in the skin?
No, you look youthful.
I am
you're
youthful.
Skinny,
well, that's
your
what I'm
skin
saying.
Looks great. Your
so
hair's
all these
nice
things
and
I'm
blonde.
doing, like he pretends like he supports them because he's like, yeah, cool, do what you want. But then he'll like be online. By the way, the least credible TikTok fucking spirally dark web, and he'll be like, did you see this guy?
He does like a TikTok hole.
I'm like, what's his credential? And we'll like look it up, and the guy's an actor. Like he's not a doctor or like. Everything that he sends me is fake news.
I just want you to outlive me, and I don't want you to be like a sack of potatoes at some point in our life.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay.
I'll be good.
No, she's great.
Okay.
So anyway, where was I going with this?
I don't know. You made me feel old?
You feel old now.
So there's a couple things. Okay, I'll do this. So I went to this is kind of a silly story, but basically a guy I worked with gifted me and this other woman a gift card to this place called Air. They're like ancient
the baths, yes.
Have you been to the baths?
No.
Why does everyone know the baths?
Because it's
Who's
like a thing.
bathing?
I don't like bathing.
Everyone's bathing.
Especially in public
But like
baths.
people in New York have like talked about like going to this spa.
Okay,
and
so
I don't like baths.
But so here's the thing. Samesies.
It's yucky.
It's super yucky. Wait,
I don't even like pools. Like, get me the fuck out of there.
So not only is it fucking yucky and weird, but he gifted it to me and to this other woman. I'll tell you all about it. If I could spit it out. And at the time, actually, we were close-ish, but now we're like very close, so it's not weird. But we were like, we both quit. And we finished within 1 week of each other. So I was like, should we use our gift card and like go to the baths? So that's like already weird to begin with. And then there's this other woman who we love as a coworker, but we're not like super tight outside of work. But after I quit, she and I were talking. It's like, I wish we could have been like closer, but it's weird when you're in HR or whatever. So we started like hanging out, right? We got a drink.
Right.
So she's like, I love Air, the baths. So all of a sudden I show up with like 2 coworkers to go in the bath. Like it's like a weird,
so intimate.
It's like a weird environment, although it was so fun and so not awkward at all, and I love them. But my point in bringing it up is this other coworker is young, and she's like probably millennial Gen Z cusp, but she's young.
So
I
like
want to say she
20s?
might be a little bit older than Katie, but not much. So Katie, my sister, who is squarely Gen Z. So anyway, we all go, we finish, we're like, do we tip? Because it's like weird. There's like these people like floating around that you can like ask for help. They like bring out juice.
Are they
bring out
in the
body
baths
scrub.
too?
That's what I thought when she said floating around. I thought these workers are just floating.
like they're
around.
in their bathing
There's
suits with
multiple baths, hot, cold, jacuzzi, whatever.
Salt.
They're floating around the floor if you need anything. And they bring juice at one point. You like have a juice and then a scrub. And Mackenzie, the woman that, shout out Mackenzie, that like I was still becoming friends with, made the funniest joke, which like, you want to get my back? And I was like, that's why I fucking love you, because that was going to be what I said.
Yes.
Anyway, so the point of this was at the end, she's younger than us. We're like already awkward about, do we tip these like random like servants in the, like, the wings
in the caves that we're in.
Yeah. And so the woman at the front desk is like, not clear. She's like, looks at us like it's a crazy question, but she's like, they split it in the back. So I said, how many folks were there? Like, it was just too many logistics. So finally I was like, fuck it. I'm like, do you guys have cash? Just take out cash. And so Mackenzie goes, ooh, she was like, you are millennials. Because I had just told her about this podcast. She's like, no one carries cash.
So rude.
And Deanne and I both had like buckets of cash. We were like, had a bunch of 20s.
Yes.
So my point is,
And you
when
honestly
did
don't carry a lot of cash.
literally not become a thing?
I know. Well,
They do not take out cash, period. Dot. They just
I hate
pay
not
with their
having
phone.
cash.
They don't even sometimes have wallets.
I know
It's all on their
that
phone.
makes me crazy.
It's all on their
what if
fucking
this
phone.
malfunctions?
Or you lose it, as I do once a month.
It's just too crazy. I mean, Chloe always makes fun of me for having cash.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I'd just like to have cash
so
on hand.
because you're a millennial.
The only time you need cash is for tips. You
Right.
literally don't need cash for anything
But these days, everyone
else.
I got my makeup done for the wedding last weekend.
I-
Venmo everyone.
Yeah.
Nobody takes cash.
Right.
Imagine if I was like, can I write you a check? Like,
But if
what
you
do
pull
you
up
pay
to
these people
if you
with?
pull up to if a Gen Zer pulls up to a valet, are they just not tipping the valet then?
No, they're not. That's my answer.
Okay.
So that's kind of
I don't
like
know. I
that's
feel
kind
like
of
Gen
like
Z
cheap.
just is a generation that doesn't drive. So
Take it one notch
Yeah.
further. They just are like,
They
we don't
Uber
know-
there. You're
they're-
right.
they're
You're
like,
probably right.
We don't know how to deal with this
Or they
problem,
don't
so
go
we're
out.
just
Or
gonna
they don't
not
go out.
They don't
do
go to
it.
a place with valet.
No, they
yeah,
just
they're definitely
do
Ubering.
fucking psychedelics in their basement alone.
Yeah.
That's what
And then a
they're
lot of
doing.
places, a lot of these Gen Z places that they're going to get their nails done and stuff are not like the old school places. They're like the new age ones where you
Where
book
you
it
just, like-
online,
Yes.
and you
I
tip on
was-
your card and you have an account, and
my
it's like
God.
they don't give a shit because it's like more of a business than it is like a fucking hole in the wall like
Establishment.
cash joint.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and actually, I was just going to say the only time these days that I am actively reminded to take out cash, and then I take out a good chunk.
I
and
take out like
use it
$200
later.
every time
That's
and
what I was
just
gonna
have
say.
it.
Literally, I just did that today. Do you just have it? Like today when you had no cash at the
I
nail
had
place?
$5 actually.
and
I was
I
going to
had
tell
to.
you that. I was down from my $200 to my $5.
I know, but you
because
need to-
Brian comes to me all the time because we've had workers at our house. So like it comes up a lot that you need cash. Where like people are delivering things or dropping things off or doing work.
But again,
in,
to
like-
Brandon's point, a lot of these places you literally just like do it online.
yeah.
Depending on where you get the workers. But like when our furniture is delivered, he tips them in cash. But I'm pretty sure you could just still do it online.
I asked, like, have you ever done like the TaskRabbit thing?
Yeah.
I don't think they have
No,
that.
but I
It's
know what
in
it
the
is.
city. Yeah.
Yeah.
I asked him once. I was like, I have cash, but do you want me to do it on the app because it prompts you? And he was like, no, give me the cash. Like it's
'Cause they
annoying
must
to
get-
deal with the system.
They must have to also take a cut.
and they don't get it
or
immediately.
not take a cut. The app probably takes a cut.
Yeah, and they don't get it immediately. And same with like Uber. Like I can, that's different because it's like it's direct to you. But like,
The Uber, the tip goes directly to them.
right. But if it's just like, I don't know, a regular business, it's like annoying to deal with.
Like when did this like change so much? I guess was my point though.
Or we have the thing where they make you tip them everywhere and they like flip your little screen around and they're like, do you want to do 15, 20, 25%?
wait,
And
it's
it's
Yeah.
like what?
the coffee joint or
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I shamefully, I like bow my head. Always click no. I'm not
Always.
tipping you for just receiving my order and typing it into
I just paid
I know.
$8 for a coffee. You're
know.
not getting a tip from my
Do you
fucking
tip them? I
coffee.
see in your face.
sometimes I do.
What do they have
I
to
got
do to get a
guilted
tip?
today.
Honestly, it just depends on how much they stare me down and
Only
grill
if
me.
it's like, if it's a solo person doing everything, I'll do it.
Yeah, but that's not usually when that
We took the
happens,
kids
but
to Ben
yes,
and
I agree.
Jerry's, and then they asked for a
No,
tip.
the ice cream is
like,
bad.
fuck
No, but they
you.
flip their little screen around and they're like, tip me.
Yeah, it's really awkward.
And it's super uncomfortable, but like, no thanks.
But think about how much easier it is to solicit tips like that than when those things don't exist and we have to like rummage around in our bag like a bunch of like scavengers trying to find $1 and then you just
Yeah.
like give up sometimes.
Well, I just used to put whatever my change was in there.
Yeah. Oh, Brandon, every time we're going to like get the car from valet, he never has fucking small bills and he doesn't realize the last minute and he's always like, hey. You got singles, you got a 5, at least a 5. It's like I can't just give him this 20. It's the exact like, can you just carry a 5 when you know we're going somewhere
Yeah.
that
I'll give
there
you,
is
I have
valet?
one $5 bill. He
His
can have it.
energy is through the roof too. It is like we are gonna explode if we don't find
a fucking
the
smaller
right
bill.
numeric
I need
size
to tip at
bill by
lift.
the time
I
they
need to
get
tip
back.
at least 5. Maybe I'll do 10 if they were like really great, had the car ready to rock, and it was quick and it was cold, and they opened the doors and they were great. Then I'll give them.
That's like so many qualifiers.
Yeah.
you got to check the boxes. To just sit
High
And there's
expectations.
just, there's so many qualifiers for a very simple task.
Right. And like, is it that much hard work? Like, honestly, the bitch that does my coffee probably works harder. But you're so thoughtful about the guy who like
he
pulls
put
up
your
your
seat
car.
warmer on for you?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. If it's cold, he flips my seat warmer on.
No one's going to do that for you. What if he doesn't know
They've
you
done
want?
that before, and they've gotten 20s.
Really?
Yeah, for all the valets.
If anyone,
if you get me
I mean,
pulling
I
up,
always
take care of
love
me.
a seat heater. What do you call it?
Time out. The car is never far enough that them putting on the seat heater actually makes a difference.
Well, it's
Unless you're running back in to grab your bag, or you forgot your shoes, or some weird shit
Ooh,
like that.
that was a okay.
and it
so
also
that was,
saves them from having to push the button.
the horror.
Yes, exactly.
That was Brandon's passive aggressive way of saying that I lost my shoes.
How many times did you? Yeah.
Twice
in
at the
restaurants?
Wedding. No, this past weekend.
In one day.
In this weekend. Yeah, in one day.
How?
Well, technically it was past midnight, so it was in 2 days, like when you stand on
like
two
Cinderella
sides.
style.
No, I was
going
to say like when you stand on each side of the line for the states. I was like in both days.
We're at
because
Crystal
of what
Springs
time
in
we went
Jersey.
to
She
bed.
left her shoes at every restaurant at the place.
Why?
My feet hurt and I was distracted because I have ADHD, and I would just leave. I would just like go get the pizza I ordered, or I would just like
Barefoot.
correct, and then I went back to my room and then I ate the pizza.
Oh,
and then
in
I
a
woke
hotel
up.
walking around barefoot?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't love it, but I've seen it.
It was basically our home for 2 days, so I just treated it
I
as
guess you
such.
do just like move right in.
We moved right in, and every single person in that hotel that we came across, besides one other group, was us.
Right. So it was fine. So it was your home for the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you talking about the Asian guy that was walking through the wedding with just the swim trunks
All
on?
of the Asians came out of some place soaking wet.
With
like-
just swim trunks on.
And
we
lot
were
of
like we were
like Speedos.
suits
Speedos.
in the cocktail
and
hour,
were
and they walked right through our cocktail
scrambling through in
What?
soaking wet bathing suits with no shoes on.
It was awesome.
And a lot of Speedos.
It was so funny.
fucking weird.
Mine
That's
made me
so
feel old.
crazy.
This is a
Oh my
shout
God,
out to.
we have not even gotten to Brandon's
I know
Kill.
we gotta
speed
speed
it
this
up.
bitch up. This is a shout out
Christ.
to millennial parents. Our 4-year-old asked me the other day, "When am I going to die?"
Oh, love that for him.
I said, "You don't have to worry about that. You're living well beyond the year 2100." Then I was like to myself, "Holy shit, 2100." Also, is that how you say it?
I don't know. We won't
I
be
don't
there
even know
for
what
it.
that
So it doesn't,
means.
you don't need to know.
The year 2100.
Yeah, I know, but like, do I need to care about that yet?
No, but
you,
I'm just asking.
you don't have to
a
care about it
question.
at all. You won't be there.
Yeah,
Wait,
we're
really?
not making
Yeah.
it.
You're not making
Oh,
it
yeah.
to 2100.
You'd have to be 111.
Yeah, we were born in the 1900s. So we're out there.
But is it 2100 or is it 2100?
I mean, it's the future. So
So whatever
does
we
that
want
have
it
to
to
do
be.
with it?
That
Yeah.
no, that was profound. Her point is, it'll be whatever we decide. It
Yeah.
will be what it will be.
yeah.
Because
Well,
we
okay.
will call it what we want to call it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to fall short of
Okay,
hitting
ready?
that
Real talk.
century mark.
Who
but
decides?
Yeah.
Who is the arbiter
Probably Gen
of
Beta.
which one it is? Who?
Gen Beta.
that?
Our kids.
Oh, Generation Beta. I thought he meant like Jen, like Jennifer. I got confused.
No,
Okay.
it's going to be the new millennials. Lils.
Millenniums. They're going to be something
Yeah.
different.
All right. Anyway, keep going. This is stupid.
Restaurants, that's it.
What was it? Wait.
Oh,
I
get it.
said our son. I was like, don't worry, you're going to live well beyond the year 2100.
Oh, and you realized we're going to be dead.
And then I was
because
like,
we're so old.
2100? That seems like Jetsons when we were
No,
kids.
100%. It is. That's why you don't have to worry about it.
That's like flying cars and we're not on the
Absolutely.
ground.
That's
we're
why
living
the
on Mars.
numbers might not be the numbers that we are familiar with.
I know.
It might
Theo
not be
will probably be
numerical
there.
in the same
It just
way.
might be like, Mike, no.
Theo's going to be there yelling at people to get off his lawn and saying it's 2100, and they're going to be like,
It's actually not. It's
yeah,
What was the other one? 20.
2100 years.
Right. Okay. So you hit on a lot in your opener. And actually, a lot that you hit on was on the list that I saw, and a lot of them I actually didn't relate to. So I was surprised. We must have been looking at the same list because Pizza Hut was on my list, but I didn't go to Pizza Hut.
The salad bars were pretty elite.
Were they?
Awesome.
I only ordered from Pizza Hut. I didn't go there.
So Pizza
we
Hut
were-
and Olive Garden I never went to.
We weren't
Really?
allowed to go to Olive Garden.
Why?
Oh, 'cause
you're
it was
Italian.
an insult
Fake-ass
to
Italian
Italians.
food.
Same with you,
that
probably.
Okay, I never did Red Lobster. Did you do Red Lobster?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Red
but my
Lobster
Uncle
was on my
Frank,
list.
sneaky, loved Red
Hey.
Lobster.
I've actually heard you say that.
Yeah.
Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster, off
But I've
the
never
chain.
been.
That's
But Uncle
crazy.
Frank fucking loved it.
You did mention Chuck E. Cheese, and that's when we were young.
The pizza sucked. The ball pit was
We've
gross.
already
but-
talked about Chuck E. Cheese, so
Yeah.
we're not doing that again.
Okay.
But the one that really tickled me that was on here, because we've also talked about this, not in enough detail,
Yeah.
but both of us felt very connected to it, was the Rainforest Cafe.
Oh yes, the Rainforest Cafe
What a
was
time
though,
to be
It was like
alive.
9 months of our lives.
No, it was
It
more
did
than
not
that.
live that long.
It had to be longer than that.
It felt like such a weird fever dream to be in a Rainforest
Just
Cafe.
the animatronic like eyeballs, like bing, 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 like
well,
looking
and
around.
now thinking about it as a parent, I
It's scary.
have so much sympathy for my parents and being like, let's go to Rainforest Cafe, and they're like, the food's garbage. There's a thunderstorm every 15 minutes. Like,
No,
this
it's
place
like
sucks.
It's literally horrible.
Yeah.
Although,
And the kids are like, woo!
what I would argue is Try taking your kids to a place that don't have all those things. It's also a fucking nightmare.
Because
you have to
you're the
entertain
15-minute thunderstorm.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'll take it because at the end of the day, they're not fucking whining. They're not crying. They're just having a gay old time. Yeah. And I can eat my garbage food, but at least I get to eat it.
Yeah. It was an experience.
It's a great point, G.
Thank you. I'm glad that we're on the same page there. Okay, so we got to find like today's Rainforest Cafe. But before we do that, let's go back. Ready? What are you looking at me crazy? You didn't understand what I said?
I was thinking about what's today's Rainforest Cafe.
Oh,
it's just like you posited a very good question.
Thank you. I thought you didn't understand what I was saying. You were looking at me like you were trying to understand.
The wheel started turning, then I realized take my step back and focus.
Actually, I don't know the answer. We should come back to it.
I know.
Okay, so I don't really want to talk about Pizza Hut unless you feel really strongly. I have a couple I would like to suggest. Okay, I want to talk about Friendly's, which I mentioned.
Yeah, we need to talk
You
about
mentioned
Friendly's.
TGI Fridays, which we should definitely do.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yes.
I also said Applebee's. I think we should do that.
Yep.
Rainforest Cafe, we can dabble. And then was there anything else you said in the opener?
No, I think
those were some of the
just like
big
talk
ones.
about McDonald's, but that doesn't really qualify.
We've already talked about McDonald's and like that's a whole fast food.
Was like On the Border a thing for you guys?
Never heard of it.
It was like a Mexican chain around us.
Oh, our Mexican chain was Chi-Chi's.
Oh, cute.
It was awesome. I went there for my birthday.
I think I had one.
But we can start with any one of those you'd like.
I think we do Friendly's.
Okay.
So
love Friendly's.
What I think about these restaurants, by the way, is not just like, okay, we all experience them. It also depends on what their proximity is to some of your activities.
Without a doubt.
So like Friendly's was attached to the park where I did baseball.
Okay.
So basically, anytime we had a reason to be there, a game or a long day's practice where you weren't like rushing in and out, everyone like hit up Friendly's. It was like pretty routine, but you didn't like go together. You would like leave with your parents, but then you'd like show up at Friendly's because it was like up the block. And then if it was a real good day, you were getting the sundae.
Right.
So to me, that was like a treat, but it was like so overplayed that it became not a treat and expectation, but it was actually like trash.
Yes.
But I was eating it regularly.
All the time. And then
so much.
Ours was in like the center of town. So when we'd have like the fairs and the fireworks.
Yes.
Like everyone would
around
kind
Friendly's.
Of be, because did yours have the one
ice cream scoops
side entrance where you could just get ice cream and then the restaurant side? So they had like the ice cream
I don't
counter,
think so.
There were two separate entrances.
You know what? Maybe they did, because the other thing I wanted to say, which I didn't really have consistently, but I had been many times in my childhood, was Dairy Queen. I didn't have it near me.
Yeah,
but when I would travel places, I liked going pretty regularly.
We have one right across from the Pizza Hut, so we would do Pizza Hut with the salad bar, and then we would hit.
There was one in Stanford when I lived there.
Yeah.
A DQ?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But there wasn't one when I was like growing up.
And then Friendly's was the one with the fribble, right?
I forgot about the fribble
because I was thinking about the DQ Cyclone.
Fribbles is like their
milkshake.
Yeah, their shake. Jim Dandy Sundays. I didn't remember them being called that.
I remember the Sundays though.
This says that it was like popular for after school, which makes sense.
After school, anytime, like I used to drive down there when I got my license. I remember being like, I'll go to Friendly's and get everyone ice cream. And so like that was like I can drive 2 minutes down the street. Like let me get behind the wheel, fam.
Yeah. Friendly's gave me like that old school like malt shop vibes.
Yes,
that's exactly
and
what
all
it was
of their ice cream things and their milkshake things were all felt retro.
Well, and they were in glass.
Yeah.
The other thing was their fries were definitely like frozen gross.
Oh, the food was terrible.
You would only go there for ice cream, right?
No, I would eat.
No, we would eat there. They had
honestly, they had good pancakes
they
too
had
in the
really
morning.
Yes, they had great pancakes, and they also had really shitty, delicious buffalo chicken tenders.
Actually, that is true.
My brother used to be like, "We got to go get the buffalo tenders at Friendly's."
I agree. I mean, I would just do chicken fingers, and they were still delicious.
It was almost like snack shop food.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like a real. It was a restaurant.
They might
obviously.
as well have put on fucking roller skates.
No,
and
100%.
Delivered it to me.
It felt
at
like that,
yeah,
and I think obviously
agree.
that was the intention. But the food itself was like kind of like the top tier shitty food.
Yeah, I agree. Well, this was a fun fact I did not know, and it's not really fun because it sucks for them. But they've had 2 bankruptcies, and one was kind of recent. So they went bankrupt in 2011, and then they went bankrupt in 2020. Which makes sense with the pandemic.
Yeah.
But then they sold to Amici Partners, whatever that means. So I guess they're back in biz.
Well, we had one that was obviously in our town forever, and it was one of the last to close in Connecticut.
Oh, really?
And I remember being like devastated about it because like Friendly's was such a staple, but like, am I going there anymore
Never
in my
again.
20s? No.
The place that was the Friendly's I was talking about is in Mount Kisco, and now it's a Bear Burger.
Yeah, ours is now just the town restaurant, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It's still like a diner, but like...
But it's the same setup. It doesn't look the same, but it like has the same outdoor seating. And like every time we pass it and we've eaten there before, we sit outside. I'm like, this is Friendly's. This is fucking weird.
And I like miss Friendly's because there's so much nostalgia associated with that one for me. That's what I'm saying.
In my stupid baseball pants with all the dirt.
Yeah.
It was literally the place to be.
It was the place to be. Agreed.
Okay, well, this is a good transition. So then when I got a little older, this was the place to be in like a little bit cooler, but like not cool at all way, was Applebee's, and we would go there and then we'd hang in the parking lot. It was like legitimately
badass.
Yeah, you're like
so
such a little
losery. Punk. So losery. So they were known for 2 for $20 meals, which I don't remember.
Yes.
There was a salad.
They don't do that anymore because of inflation?
I don't know. I haven't been in
Because I feel
years.
like 2 for $20 is like something it's either is so familiar that it feels like it's still going on.
Probably 1 for $20.
I've definitely heard it, but I don't know if it's like
the commercials.
Recently. Yeah.
I'm not,
They're Dollaritas. I guess
yeah.
margaritas for $1 is what I'm inferring. I don't even know what that is.
TGI Fridays and Applebee's run together in my
So that's
brain.
what I was going to say. So wait, what was your So my go-to Applebee's order, which is so weird, was this like, actually maybe that was Uno's.
We didn't go to Applebee's when I was a kid. We went to TGI Fridays.
I think it's a similar vibe. I forget what it was actually called, but it's like that like, it was a salad. So I was like, thought I was ordering a salad, but it was like with basically chicken fingers on it. And it had this like mustardy, but also like super creamy dressing that was like basically like candy. And then I'd be like, I'm healthy. But it was like 7,000 calories and it was so delicious. And I would just pound Diet Cokes.
Yes.
Loved it. Could eat it right now.
Yeah, it was a lot of chicken fingers at TGI Fridays. But I feel like what's weird about this in general is that era was now we're all into wellness. Like it was... Like we were super into like trendy garbage.
Yeah.
Like chain restaurants were popular, not something to be like, oh, that's a chain.
What I mean? What's their like saying on their commercials?
TGI Fridays?
Applebee's.
Oh. We're open late?
No. Eating good in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah, duh.
So good.
Is that how they sing it?
I don't know. It was so bad. As soon as I started, I realized I didn't actually know.
It kind of sounded like you were doing Family Matters, but
it was. It literally was Family Matters. Thank you.
TGI Fridays.
What is their saying, though?
What, Family Matters?
How does it go? Anyway, keep going.
That's how the song starts in Family Matters.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
that was great.
TGI Fridays and Applebee's, they run together in my brain, but I do remember at one of them, I can't remember what it was. It was my mom's birthday, and we went out, and we sit down, and I was complaining of a stomach ache, and my brother was drawing on a little crayon sheet, and I threw up before the meal got there. I threw up all over the table.
Fridays?
Or it was
Applebee's.
TGI Fridays or Applebee's. I think it was Applebee's, actually. And I threw up, and it like spread across the entire table. And my mom's like, let's go. My brother was screaming that I ruined his picture. My mom was all pissed. I'm like, I just threw up. I don't feel good. And my mom's mad at me on her birthday. Like, I couldn't control it.
That was like so depressing.
What a bummer of a story.
I know.
Wait,
We joke about it now, though.
Can I brighten you guys up?
Yeah.
You know TGI Fridays has endless apps? So listen to this. In 2014, Endless Apps was a promo, and people camped out, like not outside, like camped out at their tables and were eating for hours. Endless Apps.
Ew.
In 2017, it became permanent.
Are they still open?
Some people mocked it as desperation. I don't know.
It is desperation. But like, why are you giving me so much garbage and not turning a profit?
I don't know. It's so
I don't
gross.
think there's any near me where I grew up anymore.
I can't think of a single one. Okay, should we go to Rainforest
I loved
Cafe?
going there though. Yeah, we can go to Rainforest Cafe.
Where was your Rainforest Cafe? Was it in something else? Mine was like in a mall.
Yeah, it was in the mall.
I just wanted to make sure that was everyone's experience and that wasn't just like you.
We were like carrying all our bags. We're like, can we go to Rainforest Cafe?
Well, so we would like work up an appetite.
Right.
From like walking.
Well,
the
it's
mall.
either that or we're getting like Mrs. Fields cookies or like Auntie
No,
Anne's.
Auntie Anne's. Thank you. Or when I got older, I tried to be the smoothie mall girl.
Oh,
and I
totally.
wasn't. I didn't like it though. I always wanted some fattening Auntie Anne's.
Yeah.
I wasn't loving a smoothie.
No, definitely not.
And then when I was like even older than that, I like tried to get a Starbucks, but that like also wasn't cool. So, okay, Rainforest Cafe.
Yes.
As I mentioned, those fucking weirdo animatronic like birds and shit everywhere. This says known for indoor thunderstorms and a volcano brownie.
Yep.
Oh my
That
God.
brownie,
I forgot about that brownie. Imagine like what we were eating though, like after a day at the mall. a 5-course garbage meal in the Rainforest Cafe, full, like finished off with an exploding volcano dessert.
Yes.
Like it wasn't like a light bite.
Fucking awesome.
I actually was.
I had my Build-A-Bear with me. Life was good.
So good. I was also reading like we were the last to have like sit down culture, and then everything turned into fast food on the go. Like and not that we were the only, obviously everyone before us, booths were like a thing, like whatever. You talked about the vinyl booths, but like we were the end of that era where everyone always went out to eat. Now you Seamless, now you get it to go.
Right.
Even McDonald's and Burger King drive through, like we did a lot
or like
of that.
the Chipotles of the world, like those like
everything is fast.
Yeah.
Everything is fast. Rainforest Cafe is like a fucking 3-hour meal over 6 courses 100%. At the end of a 5-hour shopping trip to like really round us out.
That reminds me, the way you described that reminds me of medieval times. You remember medieval times?
Yeah, I actually don't think that I went more than once.
I don't think I went either.
They were kind of scattered. The one we went to was in like Toronto or something.
I feel like I actually haven't been, and I just know so much about other people talking about it and like the big piece of meat that you buy. I just like see those pictures
for
in my
medieval
head.
times.
The piece of meat, the chicken.
Yeah.
Well, you'd also have
you'd
also have the chalices, and they would just pour like Pepsi in it.
Oh, that's so funny. Sorry. Yeah, no, I was not a medieval times gal. Okay, I don't really want to talk about Chuck E. Cheese. What else? Were there restaurants you want to talk about that we didn't?
Wait, real quick. Would you put Chili's in with Friendly's, TGI Fridays, and Applebee's? It came up
when I first looked, but I wasn't a Chili's girl either.
Okay.
Chili's was a high school thing for me, and it was right by the movie theater, so we would go to Chili's.
So that's that locational thing that we were talking about.
What's
like
that's
Bennigan's?
Important. Did you guys have a Bennigan's? But I didn't know that one. Yeah, Bennigan's was not on my list.
Chili's had the baby back ribs.
Oh yeah, I remember the marketing.
They also had the Bloomin' Onion, didn't they?
No, that was Outback.
Oh.
Yeah, get your apps right.
Yeah, sorry. Chili's was fucking dope, though. Honestly, I would go to a Chili's today.
Honestly, what is Chili's signature? Chili?
No, it's barbecue, isn't it?
So why are they Chili's? Oh, because it's like a chili pepper.
It is a chili pepper. That's.
Can I ask a really weird random question? Since you're both kind of, were you an English major too?
Yes.
All right, so
I forgot.
You were also, you started econ, and then she came to
the
dark side.
Look away from your screen for a second because I don't want you to see it on your screen. Chili's, Friendly's, TGI Fridays, and Applebee's. Some have apostrophe S's, some don't. Which ones?
Okay, so Friendly's has an apostrophe.
Friendly's has an apostrophe. Applebee's has an apostrophe, right?
Question mark. What else do we have?
Chili's.
Chili's? No apostrophe.
Wait, unless the chili is the apostrophe.
Is it?
It's chili apostrophe S.
Okay. Does
Friendly's is apostrophe S.
Yeah, okay. I don't think Applebee's does.
Applebee's is an apostrophe S.
Yes.
Oh, it is.
And TGI Fridays.
Apostrophe.
No apostrophe.
No apostrophe. What are we doing? Is this just randomness?
Well, no,
that's
it's
the only
thank
one
God
without an
it's
apostrophe.
Fridays.
I understand.
So it's not possessive. Applebee's is like my house. I'm the Applebee's.
She just English majored you because everything else has an apostrophe.
Because
so
it's
actually
possessive.
they're all just grammatically correct.
Yeah.
So that's not crazy.
It just looks weird that some did and some don't. But again, I'm not an English major, so thank you for clarifying.
That was great.
I just wanted to use the word possessive.
You did. I love that. That's like when I throw out gerund. Tickles me.
Yeah. Can I talk about some of the Pittsburgh ones, or are you still rolling through these?
No, I'm not. I was going to make some general commentary, but I need to refresh myself. So go ahead.
Well, why don't you refresh while I make this commentary?
Go for it.
So we had, and Gina's very familiar with this one, Eaton Park.
Vomit.
What is it?
It's like, what is it? It's like, do you know what a Big Boy is?
Like a burger?
Well, the Big Boy was also a restaurant. The guy in the red and white suspenders.
Yeah, he kind of looked like the Doughboy.
Yeah. So we had like a couple Big Boys, but Eaton Park was the version of that.
Okay.
Where it was like diner style, but it was called the Place for Smiles. It was family friendly.
Whoa.
It was diner vibes. They would have these
terrifying.
big cookies with the big smiles on them.
Eaton Park?
Eaton Park instead of Park and Eat. Like Eat and Park.
I thought it was like EATON Park, and I was like, that's a horrible restaurant.
Yeah,
name.
no.
It sounds like a place.
No. Yeah.
Eaton Park.
It's like Eating Park. It's like Eat apostrophe N
yes.
Park.
Mm-hmm. Not a possessive apostrophe.
Pittsburgh staple. Then we had a Houlihan's. Did you guys know what a Houlihan's was?
I've heard of Houlihan's.
Just a trendy casual spot. Damon's Grill, known for like barbecue and stuff. One of the things, we had a Ponderosa, which was like steakhouse buffet with like some Western flair. It was a little trashy. Sizzler. That's kind of what Ponderosa was like a sizzler. And then Ground Round, which that
sounds disgusting.
It was nasty, but you would get free popcorn out of the thing and take it to your table. And then there was peanut shells and shit all over the floor.
Oh, yeah. What does that now? Five Guys?
No.
Yeah, Five Guys.
Does Five Guys do the peanuts?
Yeah.
Ew, I hate peanuts.
Cracker Barrel?
You like peanut butter.
Yeah, no, I just don't like peanuts, period. Like out in the wild.
Okay.
I like them mixed with like probably like saturated fats or whatever the bad shit is.
And whipped up with a little sugar on there?
Yeah, for sure. So I thought this was interesting. Now, some of the chains, if they still exist, they're trying to use nostalgia in their marketing to bring people back. Yeah. But it's what I thought was funny is millennials are not like brand loyal. Like we like to talk shit like this, like, oh, the good old days and like what it meant as milestones, but we don't actually go back.
Right.
Well, it's because it was all location based.
It's true. It's very true.
None of it was actually because we loved it.
Right.
It was all
point.
location. It was all where we
Round
grew up.
Round was right by the mall.
Yes.
Like that's how you.
I actually thought that this was smart for their 90th birthday. For Friendlies, they did a throwback to like OG pricing, and you can get 90-cent ice creams.
Whoa.
So if I saw that though, I would take Charlotte and get her an ice cream.
I mean, we all grew up on Friendlies,
Just
man.
Charlotte? What about me and the other two?
Oh, for sure. I don't know why Charlotte is just like in my heart today. I love them all, but she's like top of mind.
Wow.
Just because she was.
We'll be sure to tell the boys.
Thanks. Let's see.
Love you, Theo and Henry.
I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm just looking at like scandals and random things. So at Applebee's, there was drama. In 2022, a franchise exec, his leaked emails suggested using high gas prices to push lower wages, which that doesn't make sense. I don't know how you make that connection.
For what?
What
restaurant?
For Applebee's. Eating good in the neighborhood. How was that? Was that good?
It wasn't good.
That was worse than the first
still
time.
family
That was
members.
scary.
Family matters.
Family matters.
Yeah. Who have many family members. So yeah, whatever he did, he had an email that leaked. He was fired, and it was one of the bigger like PR blow-ups for restaurants like that, for like chain restaurants. He was like an embarrassment to the entire brand.
Wow.
Just so you know.
I mean,
if you don't
Jesus.
know, now you know.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So did you ever notice the Pizza Huts that are bought by others and then like redone?
Yeah.
2019 to 2020 was all the rest of the closures of those.
Yeah.
So they're gone.
A lot of them are gone.
Oh my God. Peanuts on the floor. Ground Round.
Yeah.
Huh. Never heard of it. All right. Well, that's all I got. Anything else from you, Kyle?
No. I think, though, like, most of the stuff we've ever been nostalgic about, this one is only in memory because, like, I'm not going to go back there unless it's, again, convenient for me. Like, you guys are going to probably not in the same way, but when your kids do sports, there's going to be a restaurant that, like,
is around
Theo's
there.
soccer team always goes to.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it's just like a divey
was
restaurant,
like,
and everyone's going to find their new one.
Wait, I got a really good one. We were like 10, and it was after a tournament, and there was a restaurant down the street, and my dad, in front of all the kids and all the parents, we're talking about where we're going to go to have a team meal, and he goes, "Why don't we go to Rudfuckers?"
Oh, no.
Instead of saying
Fuddruckers.
Fuddruckers, he said Rudfuckers in front of like all these 10-year-old kids, and they were like, "Ooh!"
Honestly,
freaking
that's
out.
hysterical.
Oh my God, it was the best.
That's
do you
the
remember?
kind of stuff that kids think is so funny. That's so dumb.
Do you remember Do you remember what Fuddruckers was known for?
I don't think I've ever been, actually.
So
No.
they were known for their burgers, but you would order it, and then they would ask your name, and then you would go like sit or stand, and then they would call you over the loudspeaker. So my friends and I would obviously just come up with crazy names. So like we did the Anchorman thing, like, "Oh, what's your name?" I was like, "Lanolin." They're like, "Lanolin?" I'm like sheep's wool, like how Ron
You said
Burgundy.
lanolin as a kid?
No, this is like high school.
Oh.
Right when Anchorman came out, college maybe.
Oh, okay.
No, I think that was high school.
I thought you meant like as a child you were coming up with words like lanolin, and I was like, "Whoa!"
No, I couldn't even come up with that now.
Right? I don't even know what
At
lanolin
41
is.
years old, yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
I know we're not supposed to say He kind of laid off us with that after a while.
I think we've been pretty good. We were due.
You're not. I cut a lot of them out.
Okay, whatever.
LOL. Do you want me to quiz you?
Yeah.
I wanted to so bad there, and I fucking crawled out of my skin not to. Okay.
I'm ready to rock, baby.
Obviously, there's not a lot of comparability, but there's some shit.
Okay.
So, The fast food giant that stays relevant by testing, quote, craft sodas and cold brew coffees to attract Gen Z. What restaurant are we talking about? Do you want options?
Yeah, it's fast food.
It's fast. Yeah, it's fast.
It happens fast. Yeah.
Duncan.
No.
Give me options.
A, Chick-fil-A, B, McDonald's, C, Starbucks, D, Panera. Are you playing a game?
No, Starbucks.
McDonald's.
No. Yes, it's McDonald's.
What are they doing?
They're
cold brews and frappuccinos.
testing craft sodas and cold brew. They're like trying to come out with
craft sodas is what threw me off. I wouldn't have thought about that.
I know. But McDonald's is trying to do that, Mormon thing.
Yeah.
If Stella could see it now,
Seriously.
Totally.
Whole different game. Lots of iced coffee.
Lots of iced coffee.
Which viral chicken spot is known for its simple menu, signature sauce, and long drive-through
Chick-fil-A.
lines?
Don't even. No.
Oh.
Wait, you thought it was that too?
Yeah. Cane's?
Yeah, Raising Cane's.
Whoa, I was gonna say Popeyes. I don't even know what Raising Cane's
This is kind of dumb, but I just think it's funny. But which flavor trend has become increasingly popular among Gen Z in 2025 and restaurant menus in general? A, sweet only flavor profiles. B, spicy everything. C, low sodium options. D, raw only.
Spicy.
No, sodium.
Spicy everything. I just think it's silly that and my dad gets so mad because we put hot sauce and everything, and he's like, "You're burning off your taste bud. You can't fucking taste anything anymore."
I hate spicy though. You all fucking
Love
way too much of it.
spicy.
You guys do love it, but that's millennials, not Gen Z.
They're trying to be like us.
I guess.
What fast casual spot became famous for its viral green goddess salad and is a Gen Z favorite for healthy eats?
Oh, when you say it, I'll know it.
Oh,
Tell
it makes
me
me
the options.
shit my pants.
Excuse me?
Honestly, which is really funny because that's not the first time I've heard that. A, kava. B, sweet green.
Sweet greens.
C, chopped. D, diggin'. Yes.
Every time I eat sweet greens, shout out Brielle, because I was on a shoot with her and I had that, and then we had to go to this place to shoot, and I ran into the bathroom and just blew it up because we had sweet greens.
That's disgusting. Why is it so bad? Was it the green goddess dressing in particular?
I think it was, actually.
It's got to be so oily and fucking
I've had that place
disgusting.
twice, and both times blew my brains out.
Honestly, when they first came out, they were such a hit, but those chopped situations
Die
where
out quickly,
you just
yeah.
walk through and go from the salad
Just
bar,
gets
that
old.
shit is so disgusting. It might as well be Subway.
Which ones?
Why are you not following?
Because I like chopped.
That's
because
disgusting.
they have hearts of palm.
You fucking would. And you want to know what?
They also have celery and radishes. They have good veggies that aren't run of the mill.
Yeah, but how long have they been sitting out there? They're disgusting.
Well, Chopped now doesn't have it restaurant style. It's basically just a kitchen and you order it on a computer.
Oh, even better. See, Gen Z gets it right sometimes.
I know. Well, that's why Chopped is better than some of the other salad bar vibes.
When they have them all laid out in these bins, and then they have those crazy knife things, but they look like a
a guillotine?
Yeah, it's just and then they chop
or
you up.
things you used to use for school and chop the paper?
Yes, thank you. But they're rounded.
Yes.
And they just chop you up and they just throw all the shit together and then they lather this disgusting dressing and just shoot it back at you. I'm good.
I mean, I think that's a very harsh take of a salad
I just
bar.
think it's disgusting. And the one that used to be in 30 Rock when I worked at NBC many, many moons ago.
Which restaurant
scarred
was
me
it?
for life. I think it was a Sweet Green.
Oh, yeah. Well, Sweet Green, again,
It might
to
have been
the
a chop,
to the
though.
pooping problem.
It might have.
That is not the first time I've heard that from someone else, and I won't out them here. And then
But it might have been chopped.
there's also Just Salad. Just Salad is the grossest one to me.
Sorry. It was a Just Salad.
Just Salad
Just
sucks.
Salad is fucking disgusting.
There's a Just Salad near me too in Fairfield, and it's annoying because the chopped ones I like because the veggies are better.
Just Salad is despicable.
I agree with that.
I think I even saw a roach in the 30 Rock one.
I mean, it's New York, so there's roaches everywhere. You
Oh my
just
God.
should know
Okay,
that.
this is the last thing I'm going to say. When's the last time you saw a roach, though?
Like a cockroach?
Yeah.
Obviously. What other kind of roach?
I mean,
I saw one dead in a work bathroom recently.
Probably
Recently?
when your dad flung one on our son.
no. Okay, so that might have been the last time I saw it, which means Theo was 1 year old. So it was 3 years ago plus.
6 months.
So I was in Dallas and I was like, oh, I kind of could live here. This is great. And they have this great backyard. I was visiting a friend and this couple, and they're amazing, and they were hosting me. So we're in the backyard, and I just felt oh, I could live here. And we were talking, and we had been drinking. So then my friend who I was sitting with starts talking past me about something, and I think it's like this philosophical conversation, but what he's doing is he's actually describing a massive roach that he sees, but like an outdoor Dallas roach, like the flying crazy, like big roaches, like not like New York City, like sleek ass roaches. Like those guys, they march on fucking crosswalks. Like those guys get in line.
Yeah,
like,
they really do.
They're like, they know their place.
They're just soldiers in the city.
They
really
soldiers, and they're just doing their job.
Yeah,
right.
Just
this guy was plump, and so he said, and I told him, I was like, if that, he's like, it's gone, it's gone. I'm like, if that comes back, like you think I'm a New York City girl, I will tell you right now, I will not be cool.
No, we're not gonna be cool.
So we keep drinking, and then all of a sudden, I see it, and it's like behind him in the back.
Do you
like
start describing it?
I literally was like, I'm gonna out who it was because it doesn't matter because we don't work together anymore. I was like, Micah, I see the roach. He jumped up with the speed of a cat, like that saw its prey and just fucking sprinted, smashed it to smithereens with his shoe, and then came back and sat back down and continued to talk like it didn't happen. And I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. He's like, no, I got it. You want to see it? I'm like, I'd rather die.
I would rather die.
My heart was racing. Everything was like an out of body experience. And like, he just kept talking. And I was like, if you think that I'm dialed in right now, you're mistaken. Like, I can't just like bounce back after a roach,
like a traumatizing experience like that.
Yeah, no. It was insane. So anyway, my point is, I cannot.
Yeah, what is your point?
Oh, did I lose you? I'm sorry. I think my point is, the older I get, the more bugs rule my fear and my life. Okay. In my home, in the wild.
Okay.
When I go to a game,
when you go to a fucking salad restaurant.
I mean, that's how we got there.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing
I just wanted to bring it back to where we were.
Oh, that roach was...
Because you got far away.
I did. We can cut it all. I mean, we need none of it. Okay, so any final thoughts?
I think we kind of hit on our final thoughts. And the nostalgia of these places is...
Do you like want to go sit down with your kids, though, in a restaurant? He goes to the diner with the kids.
My sister takes her kids to the diner all the time.
No, I know. It's like a thing.
She loves taking them out
a lot of people on
breakfast.
Facebook, I see them like every Sunday at the diner.
Yeah. It's a fun thing to do, though.
Yeah,
I feel like it's also something that kids should, they can't suck at being in restaurants. And breakfast is low stakes.
It's low stakes, and diners are like bouncy seats with like crayons. So
and like it's like
the
fun
right
things.
vibe.
You want a pancake? Yeah, you can fucking have sugar.
You know what
for breakfast.
though? We always think it's a good idea, and it's always like really sweet for a very short period of time, and then we're like
check,
just
please.
Stressed and want to get out and like snapping at them.
Yeah,
literally like check please, don't touch the candy. No, you can't have a gumball.
Yeah,
watch
and they
the
all have
parking
those
lot.
That person's trying to eat. Get back on this side of the
Hey
booth.
Theo, wait for me for the bathroom. Boosh! Slams open the door. By the way, that's the women's, but I'm coming, so it's fine.
I want the dessert smashing on the window
my
and fingerprinting and licking it.
So like fun times. Can't wait for you to have a kid.
I mean,
okay. Well, with that, I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Did we quiz?
Yeah. We did, you idiot. That's how we got to your hate of salad and then that roach hole we got into.
Guys, so the first one I was sharp and this one less so. Tomorrow will be a new day.
Yeah. We've taken a lot of long walks this evening.
We are going to go binge some TV and
I know we have to make
snacks.
my bed first.
Yes, we do. Okay, so with that, we got to sign off. We got a lot of work to do.
Yep.
We are the mustiest, dustiest, crustiest millennials you ever did see. Bye. Well, what were we talking about?
Hard to say. I can't take us back.
Uh-oh, I'm fucked up. Okay, what's your excuse?
Trying to understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I
What
got,
was your
I got
feel
lost
old?
in the shuffle.
I'm sober too.
What was my feeling?
Okay,
Social media, college
Social
sports.
media and college sports and getting trapped.
Yes.
Imagine if I got caught
Then you
like
went down
smoking
that-
cigs.
Honestly, every day. You'd be caught every day.
I would be caught constantly.
You would be in the back of someone's story outside of Shadfucker, just ripping
Also, everyone
cigs.
must have known because me and Brittany used to like hotbox a car and like
you would
chain smoke
stink.
cigs.
Yes.
And then like go to practice.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause it probably smelled like cat litter.
No, we smell like fucking cigarettes and we're cool. So
Okay, so
smoking is not cool, kids.